Good morning everybody, my name is Patrick and today I'm going to be showing you how to turn this into a mask. Let's go. Okay, so what I'm doing here is just trying to figure out what design I actually wanted to go for, because at first I thought I was going to be making a Damian Wayne, and then I later realized that I was going to be doing a Dick Grayson. So make sure you make a paper template first, because if you don't, you're more than likely to have one side bigger than the other, and that's just the most frustrating thing. Afterwards, you're going to want to transfer it over to the craft foam. Make sure you draw where the eyes are going to be cut into it, and then just kind of expand it out, drawing everything in where it's supposed to be. To cut out the eyes, all I did was I grabbed one of the craft knives I have, and I just traced around it, and it actually came out very well. Okay, so now that you have transferred it onto the template and made it out of craft foam, you're going to want to actually heat this and form it to your face. Afterwards, you're going to throw some Plasti Dip on it and it will hold its shape. Make sure you go outside because, again, this thing does stink up your house or wherever you're actually spraying it. Make sure you have a very well ventilated area. Okay, so this will likely take a couple times. You're going to want to heat it not directly on your face because this thing does get really hot. Let it heat up. Okay. Now that it's all melted, basically, you're just going to apply this to the face. So I'm going to use the camera here as a little reference point. Position everything in there. I want to have a nice little like bevel here and then down to the nose. So when making the mask, it will take a couple tries to get the right size. But once you do, make a few extras so that when you want to make something different that's somewhat similar, let's say Green Lantern, it's very easy to make a mask because you've already had the template drawn up. Okay, it's only been a couple seconds, but as you can see, look at that. Look at that. I'm actually really happy with that. And then with some Plasti Dip on it, it'll hold the shape just a little bit more. And as you can see, this is still the first time, but as you can see, by putting it back on, the sides are still not quite where I like them to be. So again, I'm going to heat that up and form it to my face. Teen Titans! Okay, it's been about a minute. Let's see what the result is. Taking my hands off of it. There we go. You can see the eye details now a bit more. Liking that. Liking that. Okay, time to take it outside, get some Plasti Dip on it, and see how it turns out. Okay, so after you spray it in the Plasti Dip, it's gonna lose some of its form, but it still did keep a lot of it. I'm just gonna hit it again with the heat gun and then form it onto my face again, but I'm only gonna put the heat on this side of the mask. If you put it on this side, I'm a little worried that it's going to like melt it, because it does get pretty hot. If you have if you're just using like a hair dryer, you're more than capable of hitting the front, but since I'm using an actual heat gun, I do not want this thing to melt. So, just gonna hit the back of it a little bit. And now let's form this to my face. For the last time. That's pretty much it right there. So you can see that it has some good definition to it. Came out very well. Hopefully it maintains the form. Of course, when I put the sticky stuff on it and put it onto my face, it's gonna hold to my face regardless. This is just kind of to make it look a little bit better on the outer surface. That's gonna wrap up today's video. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Click that subscribe button for weekly videos all about cosplay, and I will see you guys next week. Robin. Robin. He's quite not Batman, but he is Robin. Robin. He doesn't have no superpowers and he is not rich. He is Robin.